Yo, what's going on, guys? What is going on? It's Preacher Man Sports. Welcome back to another video. And I am here to do my Week 2 NFL picks. This is what I had last week. Let's see. 0-1. I'm glad I was wrong. The Chargers are lesser. 0-1. 1-1. 1-2. I'm not picking the Dolphins again. 1-2. 2-2. 2-3. Oh my God. 3-3. Oh yeah, the Bills. I picked the Bills. 0-1, 1-1, 1-2, 2-2, 2-3, 3-3, 4-3, 4-4, 5-4, 6-4, 7-4, 8-4, 9-4, 10-4, 10-5, 11-5. I went 11-5 last week. So we're gonna update this because the actual winners. There you go. Now, off we go to next week. As you can see right there, a lot of games to be started. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get this started, shall we? So first up, we got the Washington Commanders playing the Green Bay Packers. It's gonna be on 9/11. So remembrance to 24 years ago to all the firefighters who died, police officers, such and such, of the Twin Towers. The spread is Green Bay's favored by 3.5. I don't know. This is kind of hard. I'm gonna actually, because Green Bay, they got Micah Parsons, but their offense wasn't that impressive. It was more their defense. And Washington, same shit. They didn't look that hot against the Giants' defense. They just did a dub because the Giants' offense was awful. I'm gonna go with Washington on this one. I think they get the spread. I think they win this. I say they'll win this game. Thursday night game by a score of. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Let's say 20. Let's say 26 to 23. It'll be a solid scoring game, in my opinion. I think the Commanders, the Redskins, get like a last minute field goal, to win it. Next up, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars going to the jungle to play the Bengals. Bengals are favored by 3.5. All right, that's about right. I'm gonna go with Cincinnati on this. I know they didn't look good against Cleveland, but Week 1 Bengals, yeah, but they still won. The Jags, they played the fucking Panthers. Like, yeah, sure. I got the Bengals in this one by a score of. I think it'll be 28 to 20. I think the Bengals defense, it still isn't that good, but I think it'll do enough to stop Trevor Lawrence. Next up, we got the Giants going to Dallas with the Cowboys. Cowboys favored by 5.5. Damn. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. They looked fine against the Eagles. Actually, they just couldn't. CeeDee Lamb could not catch a cold in that game when it mattered the most. I think the Cowboys coming off a mini bye. Oh yeah, because they were the season opener. Yeah. I got the Cowboys winning this. Let's say 27-17. It will stay close for a minute, but that fourth quarter, the Cowboys will push it out off the boundary. Next up, we got another division matchup. We got the Bears going to Detroit to play the Lions. The Lions are favored by 5.5. Boy, the Bears, after last night, man, I don't think I could trust them. I'm going to go with the Lions but I wouldn't be shocked if the Bears win. But the Bears, they were looking fine at first, moving the ball up and down the field, and their defense was holding off McCarthy. And in the fourth quarter, they just collapsed. I don't know what it was that happened. And that's just the Bears, man. But I got the Lions. I don't think they lose their home opener. I think they'll win this one. Let's say 27. No, not 27. I think they'll. Let's say 30 to 30 30 to, let's say 19. Yeah, we'll get a little weirdness in there. There's your weird score of the week. Next up, we got, what's this? We got the Rams playing the Titans. Rams are favored by 5.5. Holy crap. Um, yeah, but I got the Rams. Like the Titans, like they didn't. Cam Ward had a tough day against the Broncos, but the Rams, like their offense didn't look good against the Texans. And granted, that Texan defense is fucking top 10, but sheesh. But I think the Rams win this one in like a mid scoring. I think the Rams win this one 23 to, let's say, 16. The Rams get their spread. They'll just get the spread. Next up, we got the Patriots playing the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins are favored by 1.5. Fuck. The Patriots, they didn't look that hot against the Raiders, and the Dolphins got killed by the. I'm gonna pick the Patriots. I don't care. I can't pick Miami after losing the fucking Daniel Pennies right there. Danny Pennies, man. Like, I think McDaniel's gone. That team is just out of sorts. It's dysfunctional. Too much locker room turmoil with Tyreek Hill and whatnot, man. I got the Patriots. I don't care. I think they'll start off. I know history is gonna say, Miami usually beats the Patriots in Miami, but I'm gonna go with the Patriots because I feel better with them than the fucking Dolphins. I think the Patriots win this one 23. Let's say 20. The Dolphins, they'll try to go downfield, but the Patriots Tua will get picked off. Next up, we got the Niners playing the Saints. The Niners are favored by 4.5. I don't care. Purdy, Kittle's hurt. Purdy's kind of injured, maybe, but it doesn't matter. I got the Niners winning this. I don't care if it's Mac Jones competing, but I think the Niners win this one 27, let's say 14. There's nothing much else to say. Next up, we got the Buffalo Bills going to New York to play the Jets or New Jersey. Yeah, the Bills are favored by 6.5. The Jets kind of surprised me with their offensive attack, but their defense wasn't good, and that's on Aaron Glenn. So the opposite's happening. The Bills, they shoot out. I almost said shutout against the Ravens. I don't know. I still don't know how they won that game. Fucking Derrick Henry fumbling and Harbaugh playing conservative. Wow. I got the Bills winning this. I think it'll be somewhat of a shootout. I think the Bills win this by a score of, let's say, 31 to 24. We'll say that. The Bills just get their spread. No, let's say 20. Yeah. Because usually when the Bills play the Jets, they usually blow them out. But it's in New York, so who knows? Next up, oh God, we got a little. Oh my God, we got a fucking Kim Jong Un versus fucking Mao Zedong over here. We got the Seahawks versus the Steelers. I don't like either one of these teams, and the Steelers are favored by 2.5. Fuck. Damn it, man. Who's gonna win this fucking game? Like the Steelers, they look good against the Jets, but granted, that's fucking New York, and they're terrible. And the Seahawks lost to the Niners, despite the Niners and Brock Purdy playing like crap. Sam Darnold, he's looking like fucking New York Jets. Sam Darnold, I'm gonna go with the Steelers. It's their home opener. I think they should win this, but it's gonna be like a mid-scoring game. I'd say the Steelers win this by a score of 20 to, let's say, 17. Next up is probably my lock of the week. We got the Browns going to Baltimore play the Ravens. Ravens are favored by, holy shit, 11.5. Oh my God, yeah. Lock of the week. Ravens are going to murder them. They're going to be pissed off as hell by losing to the Bills like that. I think the Ravens win this 34 to, let's say, 14. Like, the Browns, I don't know. Joe Flacco, like, really? I'm sorry. There's just nothing else to say. Next up, We got the Panthers going to Arizona to play the Cardinals. The Cardinals are favored by 6.5. I don't know, man. Like the Cardinals, they didn't look hot against the Saints, and the Panthers, like I don't know. Like the Panthers own the Cardinals. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go a back-to-back upset. I know I was wrong last time, but I need an upset. I'll pick the Panthers this time. History, and I need an upset because these other games I don't see really an upset happening. Um, I think the Panthers win this because last year they beat the Cardinals. That was in Carolina. This is in Arizona. I think the Panthers win this, let's say 24-21. 21? Okay. That seems fair. Because I wouldn't be shocked if Arizona win, though, but you know how it is. Next up is my game. We got the Denver Broncos going to Indy to play the Colts. The Broncos are favored by 1.5. So if he was in Denver, we'd be favored by like 4.5, almost 5. After that stinker against the Titans, they had 4 turnovers. I hope it's just week 1 jitters. The Colts absolutely fucking annihilated the Dolphins, but I kind of knew Miami wasn't good. Daniel Jones, you know, they were all over Tua. Their defense got a little better. Charvarius Ward, he's hurt. He's in concussion protocol, so Sutton may be relieved a little bit. I'm gonna pick Denver. I don't care. Like I'm gonna pick Denver. I think we can win this game. Like it's fucking Daniel Jones, bro. Against our defense, you know, under pressure. Oh, he's fucked. The Dolphins didn't have any type of pressure on him. I think they only sacked them once. I don't even know who it was. I think it was what Bradley Chubb probably. But regardless, the fucking Broncos. I think we win this fucking game, 27. Um, let's see, 27. Let's say 16. I think we can win it like that by like 11 points. I know the Colts because I don't like their I don't like Daniel Jones. That's really the main reason, and it's not being biased. Next up, game of the week, Super Bowl rematch. Philly is going to Kansas City to play the Chiefs. The Eagles are favored by 1.5. Jalen Carter is playing because he technically served a game suspension for spitting on Dak Prescott. You know, I hope he might spit on Mahomes next. Who fucking knows? But and they don't have Xavier Worthy, the fucking Chiefs. Like Mahomes don't have weapons outside of a washed Kelsey. I'm gonna go with Philly. I think they keep their dominance up over the Chiefs. It'll be a closer game. It won't be a blowout, but you know, I think the Eagles win this. Let's say, shit. Let's say 33-24. Yeah, that looks like a good game score right there. And I hope I'm right. Next up, we got Sunday Night Football. We got the Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings favored by 4.5. This is actually a tougher game than you think because Minnesota, like you know, JJ McCarthy in the first half was awful, and if it wasn't for him turning it up, you know, adjusting, then they would have lost to the Bears. But the Falcons, like they stuck with the Bucks for a while. They just could not move the ball consistently. Uh, I'm a I'm gonna go with Minnesota on this case. Just this one, because Atlanta's really not that good in prime time in general. I'm gonna go with Minnesota. There's no Kirk Cousins there to spoil their prime time. I'm gonna go with the Vikings by a score of. I think it'll be mid-scoring. Let's say 24. Let's say 24-17. There you go. I think both quarterbacks will throw a pick. But yeah, I got Minnesota winning. Next, we got the first Monday night game. This one's at 6 o'clock. There's one at 6 and one at 9. Holy crap. We got the Bucks going to Houston to play the Texans. Texans are favored by 2.5. So if it was in Tampa be favored by 3.5. So I got shit. This game's tough. Both of these teams are like they're not impressive. Like Texans like their offensive line and their offense, and then the Buccaneers like what is their defense gonna be like in this game? It's gonna be a defensive game in my opinion. I got the Texans. I think the Texans will win this game. It's going to be like a mid-scoring game. I think the Texans win this by a score of, let's say, 19-17. Let's say Nick Chubb runs. Let's say C.J. Stroud runs for a first down in the game. Last and somewhat least, it's Stalin. Oh, it's fucking Hitler versus fucking Mussolini over here with the Raiders versus the Chargers. Chargers are favored by 3.5. It's in Las Vegas. It's a 9 o'clock game. Oh my god. I hate both of these teams, but shit. I'm gonna go with the Chargers because they were more impressive. They played the Chiefs. Usually, if hypothetical man is always usually fucks up against the Chiefs, but credit where credit's due, he did good. The Raiders didn't look impressive. All they did was throw the ball so many times and threw a pick. Jenney didn't even look that good. He got a touchdown, but bro only averaged 2 yards a carry. And the Raiders defense, it still ain't good in my opinion. Like the Patriots, a Patriots team that don't really have any weapons. Like seriously, it's gonna be a close game because it's in Las Vegas. I think the Chargers will win this game. Uh, let's say 28. Let's say 28 to 23. No, 21. There you go. But yeah, those are my week 2 NFL picks. I hope you guys like them. Just tell me what you agree or don't disagree, like don't agree with. And I will see you guys later. Peace out. Go Broncos. I hopefully they beat the Colts. And yeah, get it because the Colts they're gonna look for revenge from last season because they were battling for a playoff when we blew them out 31-13. So hopefully we can replicate that. Hopefully these two teams tie, and I hope this is right. And we're all good. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.